Hey guys, Nate Pumpy Pump. Want to hit you guys up today with a little bit of chart action. I know we've seen a little bit of a dip today in the Bitcoin price, and normally on this channel, which by the way, on this channel, we only provide free content. The goal being to help you guys understand Bitcoin better and make wise investment decisions, providing you with good education. We're not looking to monetize this channel in any way, shape, or form, and we never show any ads. So if you do like this content, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and if you think other people will enjoy this content and find value in it, then please share it with them. With all that being said, let's hop into this today, and I want to first of all talk about what chart we're looking at. We're looking at the Bitstamp chart, and this is on the 1-day time frame. Now, why am I looking at the Bitstamp chart? Actually, early 2017, you can see here. Well, today's price for Bitcoin, hanging out at $61,400. We did break out of that, what was it called, upward trending channel, and we did break the bottom support of that today, this morning, probably like an hour ago. Now, when that happened, I'm sure that a lot of people started freaking out, and I'm not going to lie, I've been in the market a long time, but you know, after an all-time high was just hit, we pumped from $64,800 quite rapidly up to 67,000, and I was expecting, you know, maybe a little bit of consolidation there, maybe going back to retest the former all-time high, and then going further up. My memory, you know, being subjected to short-term biases, as we all are, the most recent market I remember is the last bull run that we just had, which was late 2020, early 2021. We saw Bitcoin hit that $19,800, and when we had daily candle close above that level, I mean, we just went, you know, and we never looked back. And that didn't happen, you know, recently. So, should we be afraid? Well, my answer, after looking back in the charts, is no. I made two yellow lines here. The first one, this lower yellow horizontal line, represents, if we go to the peak of the 2013 double pump, the second peak, the November peak, you could see here this bottom line represents our candle body, and that would be actually the opening right here on December 5th. December 5th on the Bitstamp chart, and this is going to vary depending on what exchange you look at. And then of course the all-time high wick is this second yellow line. So you can see those levels are like 1165.21 or so. No, 1162.70 and 1135.11. So let's go and look how long it took Bitcoin to get there. Now, okay, this is noteworthy right here. We had this event occur early January of 2017. And I like to put these things in context with the halvening events as well. So when did the halvening occur in 2016? Well, I think that was July 9th or July 16th. It depends where you Google, like what answers you get from Googling it. It also depends how much my memory remembers things well, and it's likely it doesn't. So let's just go somewhere here in July, roughly here. The halvening occurred, and you know, people always think the halvening is going to cause a pump, but look, in 2016 it caused a dump. Okay, so it was clearly a buy the rumor, sell the news type event. Halvenings do tend to do that. But then afterward, okay, you got to wait a few months. From July, which is the 7th month, we really start to see the beginning of solid price appreciation from after post dump, like about here. So October. So it really took like 3 months to start seeing a little bit of, to at least matching where we were before the halving, okay? Then we start moving up. And here's where people are really starting to get interested. About late December of 2016, they're very much getting interested because we're getting up to that $700 level, and that's a pretty high level for Bitcoin. And you can see why Bitcoin was getting resistance there. Anyway, make a long story longer. Look, we tested that prior all-time high, and we failed. I mean, not just a little. This is a miserable rejection. We're talking, okay, here we are at 11:31 on, you know, you woke up on January 5th. It's a new year. You're feeling great. Bitcoin just had the halvening a few months ago. You're expecting nothing but great things. But what actually happens is 7 days later, a week later, you're like looking at Bitcoin at $750. It just almost beat the prior all-time high, and yet we've had an enormous retracement. Where's that measurement tool? I do apologize, guys. Charts are not my specialty. See, look at this. I don't even know how to drag the thing. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. So we had a dump of 33.9%. I mean, I'm sure a lot of bears, a lot of people were screaming that we're in a bear market now. We're below the 20-day. We're probably way below other stuff, too, at this point. Maybe the 50, maybe even test. I don't know what this green one is. It's not showing me on my indicators. Here, but... Okay. But then... Okay, so then... How long does it take us to repair? From January 5th until February 21st. I mean, we're talking about 6 weeks or so. It takes 6 weeks to repair from that crash and make another attempt on the all-time high again. And you can see that we not only finally here on February 22nd of 2017, we were able to finally breach the highest candle body level, and we wicked just above it, but we didn't close there, so this didn't get a bullish response yet. But you know, people were sensing that it was coming, and then sure enough, the next day when we crossed it, and that candle body just started to go up, 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 up. And doesn't this candle body remind you a lot of what we saw, I don't know, what was it, like 2 days ago when we got to 67K? To me, it does. I mean, we went up, not just to test that prior all-time high, but we close a candle body significantly above the prior all-time high. How much higher? Well, this is $1,186, and the prior close was $1,162. I mean, so that's a measurable amount. Like, not a lot, but like, let's find my tool here. All right, if we do $20 divided by, was it like 1160 or something? Okay, so it only really surged like 1.7, maybe 2% above the prior all-time high. That's what I'm saying right here. This distance right here was probably only like 1.7 or 2%. I guess I can get this with more accuracy, can't I? One more time. One more time, Nate. It's weird it like... Oh, it's because I got it snapping. Okay. So this would have been a 2.5% drop. So, well, drops are different than measuring rises. Let's see, how do I get a rise? Roughly here, I guess. To here. Yeah, like 2%. So we only went about 2% above the prior all-time high. So what did we do recently? I'm just curious. Busting out our calculator again, our trusty calculator. We know we got 67,000. Most people say Coinbase high was like 64,800, so 2,200. Okay, so the question is 2,200 is what proportion of the prior all-time high, 64,800, and that proportion is about 3.3%. Guys, that's kind of similar, okay? We pumped 3.3% above prior all-time high. Here in early 2017, we pumped 2% above prior all-time high. So what happens after that? Boom, big crash. Like next day, okay? Today, pretty much next day, we're sitting at 61.2. On this crash, on this day, you're sitting there at 1086. You're not going to feel too hopeless yet. It's still, I would say the magnitude of crash we're experiencing might be larger today, but maybe not. Over the last 2 days, we've lost maybe 6% or something. So I don't know. And then, you know, you see hope returning over the next week. Just to even go way higher, right? We got up here to $1,288. So now we're sitting real pretty. But look at this. Selling pressure comes back into market. Boom, and it gets hard. And then this day is just huge volatility. Big breakout, big breakdown. And follows by more optimism and then just relentless, destructive selling. I mean, look at the levels of volatility here. You know, you're going down to, by the time we get to this low in this crash, we get down to $894. even though we broke the prior all-time high. Remember, here's the prior all-time high. We go way below it, and it takes us some time. How long in total to really get through this zone? Well, after we break the prior all-time high, like concretely, on February 23rd, we didn't really break it and stay above it until here. 17th of April. I mean, that's a long time. That's over 2 months. 2 months and 5 days. So we're talking like 8 or 9, like 9 weeks. So you guys don't want to hear this, but it's totally possible that we hang out here for 9 weeks in this zone, like plus and minus, all-time high, flirting around, messing with your emotions, freaking you out, liquidating. I mean, that's totally normal. That's Bitcoin par for the course. But this is where you should really be focused. What happens after that? From here on. I'm going to close the video with this great Rage Against the Machine bit here. Alexa, increase volume by 2 in the garage. This is what happened next. People love to look at logarithmic charts. Keep it linear, baby. Keep it real. This is what happened next. I'm not saying that's going to happen this time, but even with lengthening cycles and diminishing returns, if we get like 30% of this, dude, we all rich, baby. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into Pumpy Pump Crypto today. Just wanted to give you a little bit of historical precedent. Again, if you liked the video, like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Catch you later. Peace out.